Atalanta remain your leaders over in Serie A, of course, after they maintain their unbeaten start to the campaign. Who's going to join them this weekend? We're going to take a look at all of it next. That's right, folks, back again. I'm approaching video today with a match number 6 in this year's Serie A, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and bang to all things Serie A related, Babylon related, World Cup related later this year. That's right, boys and girls. Of course, Atalanta unbeaten so far, as are Napoli and AC Milan, of course. And also, further down the table is Juventus, yet to taste defeat. But who's going to, of course, kick on this weekend? We're going to take a look at all of it in a second, of course. Big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But, of course, let's take a little look at how we all got on last time around, then, shall we? Here we go. Recap of the results, of course, and see who did well and who did shite. So, Fiorentina against Juventus, 1-1 draw was my pick, 1-1 draw it was. The Milan derby, 3-2 in the end for AC Milan, 2-1 win for me in the end. Lazio did lose to Napoli, 2-1. I went with a 2-2, ain't too shabby by my standards. Sassuolo did draw with Cremonese on the road, which is a bit of a shitter for them, and a good point in the back for Cremonese. Spezia did a 2-2 draw, 4-goal thriller against Bologna, 1-0 in my eyes. Verona with a 2-1 win over Sampdoria. I went with a draw there. Roma did lose to Udinese. They got spanked actually 4-0 in the end. Monza did lose to Atalanta. We had a bit of a gameplay on that bad boy. Salernitana 1-0 was my pick. 2-2 in the end. And Torino did beat Lecce, none the same. So those are my picks. I did A-OK. In fact, we'll have a look at it in a second in the Super Brew. But of course, this is the table right here, right now. Atalanta lead the charge, 13 points over possible 50. Napoli are there in second. AC Milan and then Udinese, who are flying high. They look A-OK, don't they? Right here, right now. Let's take a long look at the Super Brew, but not this one. We need to go into, where are we? We're going to go into this one right here. So while that's loading, I'm going to jump out of it to make it a nice, good old clean shot for you. And here is the Super Brew. I'm not doing good actually in the Italian division here. So these are the round results. Of course, Raymond Reddington kicking ass with 18.5 points. So well done to him on this one. Chishap up there with 14.5. So new name up there. I've not seen him in a while. Mo up there 10.5. Of course, the whole load of other folks here. Where am I? I'm nervous. Did I actually put my picks in? There I am. 7.5 points in the bag for me. Not great, really. Pretty shitty, in fact. Let's take a long look at the leaderboard then, the overall leaderboard. And again, we're trying to figure out ways to do predictors of the month. So I'll have to do a deep dive into that another time. So let's take a look at, of course, the leaderboard. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. So overall kicking ass the game is Raymond Reddington, 67.5 points on the board. Bukakake is up there, of course, down one spot. Last week's leader, 62.5. Then Tayab, 76 spots on his up there, and Chishchap up 11 spots to number 5. As for me, I'm absolute shitter right now, 24 spots, well, 2 spots actually to 24th. Who's had a big shit week this week? I just saw there Kevin dropping 9 spots. Mo up 8. Sammy Boy up 9 as well. So Crisp Chap up 11 spots there. So well done to him. But it is early days, guys. Early days. So, of course, don't forget to get your picks in as well using the link right here. Cutly Four Italy Picks. It is free. And, of course, get your name in lights. And there's lots of points to be had here. We're talking probably thousands and thousands of points. So, a couple of, like, 50, 60 points. You can make up that difference in no time whatsoever. So, anyway, let's get involved here. Right here, right now. Take a look at the weekend's action. Of course, kicking it all off on Saturday, September the 10th. It is Napoli. It's Spezia. It's, of course, over in the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Played each other 8 times in 2006, 6 wins for Napoli, 2 for Spezia, 0 draws. Napoli unbeaten, of course, in the last 15 games. 83% form for them right now up against the Spezia side without a win in 4. 50% form for them, 1-2 lost 2 and draw 2. Last time around in Napoli was a 1-win for Spezia back in December 2021. The Homesteads only won once of the last 5 in here. That was when Napoli beat Spezia in Napoli in the Coppa Italia back in January 2021. Napoli with a 2-1 win over Lazio. Spezia with a 2-2 draw against Bologna last time around. The odds here 4-1 on is your Napoli, 90-4 is your draw, 10-1 is your away with that Spezia here. 2-1 in the end for me. Napoli here to maintain their top of the table push. Kicking off force Internazionale. They're locking on against Torino on Saturday, September the 10th. Played each other according to minus 38 times. 3-22 wins for Inter, 5 wins for Torino, 11 draws, of course. Inter though winning 3 and losing 3 of the last 6. That's 50% form. Torino though just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form for them moving forward into this match. Last time around though in the Giuseppe Meazza was a 1-win for Inter back in December 2021. Inter unbeaten against Torino over the last 6. We're going to pick up 5 wins and a cup and 1 draw as well. Torino with a 1-win over Lecce. Inter with a 3-2 loss against AC Milan. Of course, the Milan derby past weekend. 5-1. Sorry, 5-2 on is your Inter. 50-4 is your draw. 6-1 is your long shots. 3-1 win in the end for Inter for me on this one. Taking the 3 points, 3 goals as well. well, and of course getting themselves back in the mix for top 4. Sampdoria up against AC Milan, of course, coming at you. And the Luigi Ferrari's played 53 times in 1983, 12 wins for Sampdoria, 31 wins at AC, and 10 draws, of course. Sampdoria, 33% form for them, without winning 5. Up against the AC Milan side, of course, unbeaten the last 6. 83% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, though, in Sampdoria's a 1-win for Milan. That was back in 23rd of August, 2021. They've actually won back-to-back 1-0 wins over Sampdoria, back-to-back clean sheets as well. Unbeaten, though, over the last 6 times against Sampdoria. Sampdoria, though, did lose to Verona last time, 2-1 lost. Milan with a 3-2 win over Inter, of course, in the big old Milan derby. 5-1 is your Sampdoria, 2-1 on is your AC, 7-2 is your draw. Back in AC Milan here, 2-1 win for them over Sampdoria. My boys taking another L on this one. Kicking forward into Sunday's games, it's the Atalanta, it's Cremonese, coming at you on Sunday, September 11th. Of course, played each other 10 times in 1993, 5 wins at Atalanta, 2 for Cremonese, 3 draws, of course. Atalanta, though, without a win in 5 now, 75% form for them. Up against Cremonese side, 25% form, just 1 win in 6, of course. Heading into this, though, last time around, over in Atalanta, it was in the Coppa Italia. It was a 3-0 win back in August 2016 in the round 13. However, last time in the league was back in April 2006. It was in Serie B. It was a 2-0 win for Atalanta as well. So Atalanta against Cremonese in competitive action, we've won 5 of the bounce. Sassuolo did draw with Cremonese 0-0 last round. Atalanta with the 2-0 win over Monza, of course, yesterday. The odds here 3-1 on is your Atalanta, 74 short, 72 is your away win here. 2-0 in the end for Atalanta on this to take the 3 points and move the chains again. Bologna against Fiorentina, of course, coming at you, played each other 40 times in 1996. 5 wins for Bologna, 18 wins for Fiorentina, and 17 draws. Bologna, though, without a win, 5, 42% form for them. Up against the Fiorentina side of 1, lost 1, and drawn 4. That's 50% form over the last 6. Last time around, though, over in Bologna, it was a 3-2 win for Fiorentina back in December 2021. Back-to-back wins for them, of course. They're actually unbeaten against Bologna over the last 6, picking up 3 wins and 3 draws. Fiorentina, though, did draw with Juventus last time around. Bologna drew with Spezia, also heading into this game. The odds right here, right now, we've got what we've got going on. We've got Bologna 2-1 for the Lecce, 13-10 is your away win, 12-5 is your draw. I'm back in a 1-1 draw once again. Another draw between the two sides. Point split right down the middle. Sassuolo up against Udinese. Of course, we had a good result against Roma last round. Played each other 18 times, 2013. 4 for Sassuolo, 7 for Udinese, 7 draws as well. Sassuolo unbeaten the last 4, pick up 3 draws and a win. 42% form for them. Up against Udinese, so just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form for them moving forward. Last round, over in Sassuolo, it was a 1-1 draw back in May 2022. Udinese unbeaten against Sassuolo over the last 6, picking up 4 wins and a couple of draws. They come to this on the back of that 4-0 win over Roma, back-to-back clean sheets for them. 3 wins on the spin. Sassuolo also back-to-back clean sheets, drawing with AC Milan and drawing with Cremonese, a quick succession. The odds right here, right now, we have 13-8 is your host, 6-4 is your away win, and 13-5 is your draw. 2-1 win in there for Sassuolo, a bit of a surprise maybe. 3 points at the back for the hosts, of course. Kicking off forward is Lecce up against Monza, that's right. This actually takes place on Sunday, September 11th as well. Played each other, going in my eyes, 6 times to 2018, 6 times since 1998, 2 wins apiece and 2 draws as well. Lecce, they were without a win in the last 7, 17% form for them. Up against the Monza side, who've lost 4, 5 in the bounce, 17% form over the last 6 as well. Last time around, though, in Lecce, it was a 3-0 win for Lecce, who won back-to-back over Monza, and back-to-back clean sheets, of course, stretching back into Serie B last season. Monza with a 2-0 loss against Atalanta, that's back-to-back games without a goal for them. Lecce with a 1-0 loss against Torino last time around. The odds right here, right now, Lecce 65 for the victory, 9-4 is your away win, and 12-5 is your draw. Back in, of course, the 0-0 ball draw on this one, point split right down the middle on this. Lazio, of course, up against Verona. Let's get in the middle of this one then, shall we? 23 times in 7-12 wins for Lazio, 6 for Verona, 5 draws, of course. Lazio 1-2 lost, 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6, 50% form for them. Up against the Verona side, just 1 win in 6 for them, 33% form for them. However, spin it a different way, just 1 defeat past 4 for them, drawing a couple of games and a win as well. Meanwhile, kicking off forward, though, the last time played at Lazio was a 3-3 draw back in May 2022. That was back, of course, in Lazio. Lazio picking up a 2-1 loss against Napoli. Verona with a 2-1 over Sampdoria heading into this. The odds right here right now, 5-3 on is your Lazio, 65 is your draw, 9-2 is your away win right here. 2-1 win in the end for Lazio, 3 points in the bag for Sarri-Ball, and of course moving up the chains. There you go. Where are they right now? They're actually in 9th right now. That win can actually send them up to 2nd of the table. Into the final 2 now is Juventus, is Salernitana, of course, coming at you this coming weekend out of the Allianz Stadium. Played the 4 times in 98, 3 wins for Juventus, 1 for Salernitana, no draws. So Juventus, though, what we're looking at, 58% form for them. Unbeaten the last 5, pick up 3 draws and a couple of wins. Meanwhile, Salernitana also unbeaten the last 4, 42% form, drawing 3 and winning 1. Last round in Juventus was a 2-win for Juventus back in March 2022. They won back-to-back over Salernitana, back-to-back clean sheets as well. Salernitana with a 2-2 draw against Empoli. Of course, Juventus did draw with Fiorentina on the road. The odds right here right now, 5-2 on is Juve, 50-4 is your draw, 6-1 is your long shots right here right now. Of course, it's going to be a home win. Of course, it's going to be a clean sheet, 2 to win in the bag for Juventus. And then wrap it up. It is Empoli up against Roma coming at you on Monday, September the 12th, of course, over in Empoli. Now, these two sides, of course, played each other 25 times in 1987. 2 wins for Empoli, 18 wins for Roma, and we've got 5 draws, of course. Empoli, that unbeaten last 4, pick up 4 draws on the spin. Roma, of course, just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form for them moving forward as well. Last round in Empoli, it was a 4-2 win for Roma, who've won 5 of the bounce against Empoli, stretching all the way back to 2017. Roma did lose to Udinese, 4-0 loss in the end. Empoli with a 2-2 draw against Salernitana. The odds right here right now, 70-4 is your host, 13-8 on is your Roma, and 3-1 is your draw. Bounce back ability, I think, for Roma here, 2-1 win in the end over Empoli to get the 3 points and get himself back in the mixer for top 4. That, my friends, is it. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. It'll be Atalanta leading the charge, 16 points and still unbeaten. Napoli then in second, AC Milan third, and then Roma up to 4th. That's my take. Of course, let me know your opinion, of course, down below. And of course, don't forget your picks in as well. Completely free, 100%, all that kind of jazz as well. Until then, guys and girls, we are going to be bouncing out of here soon. Make sure you smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, Patreon as well. But until then, guys and girls, we're out.